Today's top stories. In a speech today, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, referred to the upcoming presidential elections, saying, quote, "With the motivated participation of the people, there have always been healthy, clear, and good elections in Iran. But unfortunately, some unfair friends and those who are part of the nation and expect the people to pay attention to them speak with ingratitude against the nation, and by repeating the enemy's lies, they raise questions about the integrity of the elections." Khamenei, who was speaking at a meeting with the nurses, teachers, and workers from throughout the country, compared the elections in Iran with those of other countries, saying they were freer and more exciting in Iran. In defending the 30-year record of the Islamic Republic in holding elections, and referring to the enemy's endeavors to harm the elections, he said, quote, "Despite the enemy's attempt to portray the elections in Islamic Republic of Iran as strained, the great nation of Iran, by their enthusiastic and sincere participation in the presidential election, will create such an election that would anger the enemy." Mehdi Karabi, the Secretary General of the National Trust Party, referring to the formation of a committee to safeguard votes, and the Guardian Council and Interior Ministry's opposition to this move, quote, "We did not want to do anything illegal. Some people say some things which create doubts, and if they want to prevent our representatives from being present at the polling booths, or if they do not issue them with passes, we will not just stand by and do nothing, but will instead bombard them with news." According to the semi-official news agency ISNA, Karabi, who was speaking to reporters on the sidelines of the Persian Gulf Conference in Tehran today, said, quote, "When we make these remarks, they say that they want to involve the foreigners. No. The involvement of foreigners comes when they do not let our representatives into the polling stations so that we may find out how ballots have been cast for us. Are those in charge of presiding over the ballots the male descendants of the Prophet? After all, it is not as if we have said anything to senior officials, the Guardian Council, and the Provisional Supervisory Boards. Our supervision concerns the elections lower and first echelons."
یک روزنامه محلی دیروز گزارش داد که 3 متهم جنایی در زندان اهواز در جنوب ایران به دار آویخته شدند. به نقل از روزنامه کارون، 2 تن از افراد مذکور که به نامهای علی ه و مصطفی خ معرفی شدند به اتهام قتل محکوم شده بودند. بنا به آن گزارش، محکومان یاد شده در طول فروردین تا اردیبهشت ماه به دار آویخته شدند. نام فرد سوم که متهم به قاچاق مواد مخدر شده بود در گزارش ذکر نشده است. به گزارش خبرگزاری فرانسه، اعدام افراد یاد شده شمار اعدام شدگان را در ایران در طول سال جاری میلادی به 73 تن میرساند.
These stories and more at televisionwashington.com.